All right, it's time for you to fix your back pain and to fix your tilted hips. What's happening? Hey, thanks for joining us on this beautiful day. I'm Coach Brian here with Critical Bench. I'm a strength coach, functional movement specialist, and I'm delivering to you right now 4 exercises to help fix your back pain and also help fix your tilted hips. So you might not even know that you have tilted hips. Something like this, lateral translation. It could even be something like this without even knowing it, okay? So this is an issue that a lot of people have that they just don't know that they have. But there's a good chance you have it. So just take these exercises as precautionary measures, implement them in your core routine, your posture routine, your lower or upper body routine. In other words, use these at any time. And if you have known back pain, go see somebody to help you. Go see a chiropractor, a personal trainer, a physical therapist. Just fix your back pain first and then move on to these exercises. So let's say you're perfectly healthy, but you have some known tightness, your hips are tilted a little bit, it might stand like this, like this, or like this, or like this. In other words, you need to fix your stuff first. All right, so the first exercise, we're actually gonna go to the floor, side plank. A lot of the time, the TVA, the transverse abdominis, is not active or not strong enough to help keep your hips in line. So what you're gonna do, typical side plank, nothing fancy here, but what I want you to make note of is from the head all the way down to the floor, everything in the midline of the body is parallel or straight or in line, okay? So I'm looking down. I don't want my hips to be like this. I don't want them to be like this. I don't want this shoulder to be here. Got to go through the checklist. Chin is tucked in. You don't want your head to drop here. You don't want your head to be up here. Right here. It's best done in front of a mirror or have somebody looking at you saying, hey, fix this, fix this, fix this. You want to activate that TVA, that transverse abdominis muscle, in order for your hips to be stationed or positioned correctly and to actually hold your hips in a stable position. Because if your hips are tilted, your back's going to be tilted, your shoulders, everything's going to stem from those hips. Next one is just going to be what I call a flat belly tuck. So get on the ground, knees bent, head and shoulders flat on the floor, hands by your side. What you're going to do, you're going to tuck your tailbone back. You're going to push your lower back to the floor, and you're going to hold this right there. Now, if you feel like one side's like off or something like that, just do a little bit of a self-adjustment. Push your lower back down. There should be no gap underneath your lower back. And you're just going to hold that. That's really all you're going to do. Hold this for 30 seconds at a time. This is not strenuous, but what it's doing is resetting your muscle and your tendons and your ligaments and your bones and everything that's going to connect this part of the body and connect it back as a functioning unit. Okay? Again, hold that for 30 seconds. Good. Next one, you're going to get a foam roller. We're going to do a modified cat-cow. This is a yoga pose. So what I need you to do, get the foam roller, place it between the knees and the feet, so 4 points of contact, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to get into cat-cow position. The reason why we have the foam roller in this position here is to stabilize the hips so you're not tilting one side to the other. Foam roller should be right underneath the body. If you don't have a foam roller, try to get something that's thick and long. It could be like a long towel or a blanket. It could even be like a firm pillow or something like that. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to neutralize your spine. So have a slight pelvic tilt underneath you. Tuck that tailbone underneath you just a little bit. Chin tucked in. And now from this position, you're going to round the back and then sink it down. Up. So it's a modified cat-cow. You're not going into excessive flexion or extension of the spine. You're just going through small movements, really focusing on the lower back and your hips, keeping them in a straight line right here. Maybe do about 10 reps of this or so. You can always add a little bit more repetitions, hold each rep a little longer, whatever you float to your boat on this one. All right, so last exercise, it's gonna require some form of resistance. It's called a suitcase hold. I've got a kettlebell here. You're pretty much just gonna stand upright. Again, just like we talked about on the side plank, you want everything from the floor all the way up to the head to be in a straight line. You're not shifting your hips, you're not tilting to one side. All the weight should be evenly 50% this side, 50% on this side. So what's gonna happen, this kettlebell is gonna try to pull me down this way. You're gonna activate, again, that TVA, your transverse abdominis, your obliques, your serratus, a little bit of your glutes, a little bit of your adductors and hips to stabilize this. So all we're doing right here is holding this for half a minute, switching to the other side, brace your core, tuck your tailbone underneath you just a little bit. And you're gonna find one side's gonna be harder than the other. That's exactly why you need to be doing this exercise, to counterbalance that discrepancy, that muscle imbalance. Again, don't tilt, don't let it drop. Nice, tall, upright spine. If you need to look in the mirror when you do this, please do that so you're making sure you're doing it correctly. Again, hold this for 30 seconds at a time. So there you go. In summary, 4 exercises that'll help fix your back pain, help shift your hips back into a good, stable, neutral position. You've got your side plank, you've got the flat belly squeeze or the belly tuck, whatever you want to call it, and you have the modified cat-cow with the foam roller, and then your standing suitcase hold. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you click right here to subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up, leave us a comment below, and here's a free ebook called The 5 Best Core Killers. So click that and check out this other video. That's it. I'm Coach Brian here with Critical Bench. We'll see you next time.